Okay, welcome to Question Confession. My name is Ashley Graham, and I am the founder of Your Virtual Assistant here in Canada. So, my first confession is going to be that I chose the easiest questions to get us started with. So, here we go. Question number one is, what is a virtual assistant? So a virtual assistant is somebody that provides business support. Basically, it's just like a personal assistant, except I don't make your coffee and I don't do your filing because I'm not in your office. A virtual assistant has also been known as a virtual or online project manager, a customer support, office support. We've had very many titles. Your secret weapon, lately I've had a lot of different titles. Basically, though, the end of the line is it's someone who provides business support. The second question is, where are my clients located? So this is a great question. My clients are worldwide, actually. I'm located in Ontario in Canada. I have some clients in Toronto, about an hour and a half away from me. Some across the provinces, Saskatchewan, British Columbia. I have clients who are in the United States, Los Angeles, Portland, Oregon. I've never been there. Idaho, Nashville, Florida, all over the U.S. I have clients who are overseas. I have one client who's in Australia, one who's in UK. I've had a client in Ireland. So basically, my client base is all over the place, worldwide. The third question. Forgot to turn my ringer off. The third question, what kind of organizations use a virtual assistant? So basically anybody who needs business support can use a virtual assistant, okay? Organizations are everybody. Disney uses a virtual assistant. They outsource project management. They outsource a whole bunch of work. Authors, coaches, photographers, network marketing, sports teams, online stores, web designers, real estate agents, car dealerships, basically anybody who can use extra business support in getting some things done. They're the type of organizations and the type of people that use a virtual assistant. Another question is, what are the benefits of having a virtual assistant? So this is a great question because there are a ton of benefits. A virtual assistant versus a personal assistant, for example, you're not paying me to be chatting in the coffee room or having a quick update on everyone's weekend because I'm not in the office. So you're not paying me for 8 hours a day where a couple of those hours, people really aren't getting the work done. No, I'm working based on the tasks that you give me, and then the clock stops. I'm not taking up space in your office. That's prime real estate space, and I'm not taking up that space, which is key. You don't need to have some huge office just because I'm there, because I'm at my office. You don't need to pay for my equipment. I have my own office with my own equipment, and if there's programming and stuff that is specific to your business that you need, or that the virtual assistant will need, most of the time they'll get that on their own prior to starting. So there's no cost for that. You don't have to pay for my vacation time. You don't have to pay my taxes. That's all on me. So it really is efficient. It's cost efficient. It's cost effective. You only pay for the time you need. You don't need to hire someone 8 hours a day. So that's pretty big. Okay, the last question for this episode of Question Confession is, how am I supposed to manage a virtual assistant? I've got news for you. If you're looking for an assistant, if you're one that needs to micromanage everything, you're probably better going with a personal assistant. The reason that you need help is because you need to delegate some tasks because you're running out of time, you're not getting things done, you don't perhaps have the know-how, or you need some expertise in some fields. So my advice is really just to trust and let go. Delegate the tasks out, set your guidelines, your due dates, and wait for it to come back. It's really easy once you get going. You see, like a virtual assistant, we're always available by phone, by video conversation, and once you get going and you're in the flow of things, you see how easy and efficient it is just to send out the tasks and know they're being done, and wait for them to return back to you. It really is fantastic. So that's all the questions for this week. Feel free to, again, that phone, feel free to write down your questions in the comments below, and we'll get them next week on Question Confession. Check out my website, link below, yvasolutions.com. And thanks.